Tile ki matlab yahan pe technical. How many packets will make one time? How many packets?
कैमरा लाओ
Sir, ivanni adopted schools. Ee 10 schools kuda indlo ee program lo bhagam.
దీని ఏంటంటే దీనిలో క్లిక్ ఏంటంటే చంద్రబాబు కాలం చెప్పింది
Sorry, itu. Sorry. అవుతుంది.
అవి ఇక్కడ ఇలా తయారవుతుంది.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can all hear me without the mic.
Yes.
Yes, that is great. My name is Anna, and I'm the director of the Cancer Foundation in the Netherlands, and I'm also a past governor of the research Amsterdam in the Netherlands. And we are very proud that we can now have a small demonstration of how the system is working. For safety reasons, it's not good to put in midlife, especially we are with a big people. So there's a very short PowerPoint presentation of 8 minutes, and with the movies.
వెరీ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ అండి అందరికీ. ఈరోజు ఈ ప్లాస్టిక్ రీసైక్లింగ్ యూనిట్ ఇనాగ్రేషన్ సందర్భంగా ఈ మెషిన్స్ అన్నింటినీ ఆపరేట్ చేసి మీకు చూపించడం ఇంతమంది ఎక్కువ క్రౌడ్ వల్ల, అందుకని వీటికి సంబంధించిన కొన్ని వీడియోస్ మేము షూట్ చేసి మీకు ఇప్పుడు ప్రెజెంటేషన్ రూపంలో చూపించబోతున్నాం.
అక్కడ
First of all, you have to know the raw material we are using here is at this moment solely the water pouches, the milk pouches, and some foils.
ఇక్కడ మీరు చూస్తున్న ఫొటోస్ లో కనిపిస్తున్న మాకు రా మెటీరియల్ ఏంటంటే ప్లాస్టిక్ పౌచెస్ అలాగే మిల్క్ పౌచెస్ ని మేము రా మెటీరియల్ గా ఈ ఫ్యాక్టరీకి యూజ్ చేస్తాం. ఇక్కడ మీరు చూసినట్లయితే ఇది రా మెటీరియల్.
Yeah, sure. This we are using. This is the raw material. Very good. Then the first machine we use is the agglomerator, in which we will shredder this material into granulates, and then it goes to the dryer. Very important machine here because the water pouches are wet.
ఇక్కడ ఏవైతే రా మెటీరియల్ ఉందో వీటిని ఎగ్లోమరేట్ చేస్తామండి. ఫస్ట్ ఎగ్లోమరేటర్ అనే మెషిన్ ఉంటుంది, అందులో వేయగానే తర్వాత ఈ గ్రాన్యులేట్స్ ఫామ్ అవుతాయండి. ఈ గ్రాన్యులేట్స్ కింద మారుతుంది. ఈ గ్రాన్యులేట్స్ ని తీసుకెళ్లి డ్రైయర్ లో వేస్తాము. ఇందులో ఉన్న మాయిశ్చర్ కంటెంట్ ని పూర్తిగా రిమూవ్ చేస్తాం.
Next is we go to the press for the tiles. You see the machine in the middle, which no, I said technically wrong. The extruder we can use to make tiles and for plants and for poles.
ఎక్స్ట్రూడర్ డ్రై అయిన మెటీరియల్ తీసుకెళ్లి ఎక్స్ట్రూడర్ మెషిన్ లో వేస్తామండి. ఎక్స్ట్రూడర్ మెషిన్ దాన్ని 180 degrees టెంపరేచర్ దగ్గర దాన్ని మెల్ట్ చేసి దాన్ని ఒక పేస్ట్ రూపంలో బయటికి.
The education plan for our youngsters. We will experiment with the project. See that we want to put 10 or 50% riches to it or not. We have just to see how we can reach the quality as high as we want. And we have to do the PR and the marketing and the web shop, of course. In August, we think we are ready to launch.
సో కమింగ్ పీరియడ్ అనేది ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్ ఫేజ్ అండి. ఈ 6 months పాటు మేము ఏంటంటే ఈ మెటీరియల్ మీద పూర్తి అవగాహన మేము తెలుసుకొని, అలాగే ఇందులో భాగంగా యంగ్స్టర్స్ కి బాగా మేము ట్రైన్ చేసిన తర్వాత అప్పుడు ఆగస్ట్ తర్వాత ఈ ప్రోడక్ట్ ని బయటికి లాంచ్ చేస్తామండి.
And that's very important. The third pillar of this program is that we have 10 participating schools in 10 villages. They will collect their plastics, the foils and the rigids. It will come to campus via our ambulance or our school bus, and then in the end, in due course, they get back what they ask for. Maybe poles, maybe benches, but it will be circular system.
ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో భాగంగా 10 గ్రామాలను మేము దత్త తీసుకున్నామండి. ఆ 10 గ్రామాల్లోని 10 స్కూల్స్ లో కూడా మేము ప్లాస్టిక్ బిన్స్ అవి ఏర్పాటు చేశాము. అక్కడ నుంచి ప్లాస్టిక్ ని పిల్లల ద్వారా అవేర్నెస్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఆ ప్లాస్టిక్ ని తీసుకొచ్చి మళ్ళీ మన ఇక్కడ క్యాంపస్ లో రీసైకిల్ చేసి మళ్ళీ తిరిగి ఆ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో ఆ గ్రామాల్లో ఉపయోగపడేలా మేము చేద్దామనే ఆలోచనలో ఉన్నాము.
And then in the end, in November 26th, we will have a conference here at campus to present the results because it's a Rotary Global Plan together with our constitution partners, and then we can present the results. In the meantime, we are of course most happy that we see you in August back, that you give your orders here in the office of the factory. And or you can join one of the awareness meetings. We did already 8 in November. Big happenings, I must say, and very good results. Together with the teachers of our school, together with our technical team, it was very good. last but not least, we really hope that in the end it will give our 45 different able, but very able council a job in the factory of office, because then we can educate the next generation. I thank you all for listening.
Thank you. Yeah.
It can be recently 40 times.
A very good evening to all the dignitaries, and warm welcome to the inaugural ceremony of our new plastic recycling unit at Campus Challenge. This unit makes our 5th vocational training program a significant addition to our existing initiatives. Before we delve into the details of this new program, let's welcome our esteemed guests onto the stage. Now I request Sri Kondapalli Srinivas Garu, Honorable Minister for MSME, Society for Elimination of Rural Poverty, NRA Relations and Empowerment, Government of Andhra Pradesh, to join us onto the stage. You, Anjali, will present him with a flower bouquet. Next, I invite Rotarian Dr. Venkateswara Garu, Honorable Rotary District Governor 3020, onto the stage. Galavari Sai will present him with a flower bouquet. I now request Srimati Lokam Madhavi Garu, Honorable MLA, Nellimarla constituency, onto the stage. Following that, I invite Sri Karrotu Bangarraj Garu, Honorable Chairman AP Marfet, onto the stage. Vaika Balaji will present him with a flower bouquet. Next, I request Ms. Anna Legeland, past District Governor, Rotary District 1580, Director of Friends in Need Foundation, to join us. R. Lakshma will present her with a flower bouquet. I now invite Mr. Kais Ramlet, Member Friends in Need Foundation, onto the stage. Mr. Kais Ramlet. Kais Ramlet, sir. Madam, Kais Ramlet, sir. I now invite Mr. Kais Ramlet, Member Friends in Need Foundation, onto the stage, please. Manoj will present him with a flower bouquet. Following him, I request Ms. Tineka Hilganga, Member of Rotary Club Berg, the Netherlands, onto the stage, please. Devansh will present a flower bouquet. Next, I invite our Association Saikorian President, Mr. D.S. Raju Garu, Vizianagaram chapter, onto the stage, please. Jhansi will present him with a flower bouquet. Next, I invite Mr. Uddhavolu Shekhar Garu, former President, Association Saikorian Vizianagaram chapter, onto the stage. Jyotsna will present him with a flower bouquet. Next, I invite Mr. PSN Verma Garu, Member Association Saikorian Vizianagaram chapter, onto the stage, please. Bangarama will present him with a flower bouquet. Now I invite Mr. Burle Sridhar Garu, Member Association Saikorian Vizianagaram Chapter, onto the stage. Budumur Sai will present him with a flower bouquet. Now I request Rotarian G. Vinod Garu, President, Rotary Club Vizianagaram, to join us. Mahendra will present him with a flower bouquet. Now I invite Rotarian B. Nagaprakash Garu, Secretary, Rotary Club Vizianagaram, onto the stage. Mohit will present him with a flower bouquet. Please be seated, sir. Thanks to all the village representatives, company representatives, Rotary members, and our association Saikorian members, staff and children for joining us. Many of you are familiar with our Campus Challenge program, which serves specially able children from underprivileged and below poverty line families in coastal and tribal areas. We provide special education in English medium from 1 to 10 standard at our Saikor school, residential care for 150 children, and various vocational training programs including printing, stitching, carpentry, computers and horticulture. And we have a medical care through our outreach program. We also have a medical care such as artificial limbs manufacturing, physiotherapy, ADL, speech training, and a nutritional support to 850 special needs children. The Association Saikorian, in collaboration with Friends Indeed Foundation, works diligently to serve these children. We have partnered with Rotary on numerous successful programs, and we are incredibly proud to announce our 5th vocational training program, the Plastic Recycling Unit, made possible through the Rotary Global Grant. Our Rotary District Governor Dr. Venkateswara Garu played a crucial role in the development and success of this program. I now invite Dr. Venkateswara Garu to share a few words on this auspicious occasion.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. రోటరీ క్లబ్ విజయనగరం ఇది ఒక ఇంపార్టెంట్ అయిన ప్రాజెక్ట్గా మేము తీసుకున్నాము. ఫార్చునేట్గా ఏమవుతుందంటే ఈ ప్రాజెక్టు లాస్ట్ 2 years నుంచి కూడా రన్ అవుతున్నది. అల్టిమేట్గా నా ఇయర్లో యాజ్ ఎ గవర్నర్గా ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ని కొండపల్లి శ్రీనివాస్ గారు, లోకం మాధవ్ గారు వాళ్ళ సమక్షంలో ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ని మనం ఇనాగ్రేట్ చేయడము, అది దాంట్లోని కూడా మంచి ప్రాజెక్ట్ అవడంతో ఎన్విరాన్మెంటల్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ మా రోటరీలో కూడా ఏమవుతుందంటే డిఫరెంట్ లెవెల్స్ ఆఫ్ ఫోకస్ ఏరియాస్ ఉంటాయి. ఒక ఫోకస్డ్ ఏరియా ఏంటంటే ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ ప్రొటెక్షన్. ఇప్పుడు మన ప్లాస్టిక్ ఏదైతే మనం అనుకుంటున్నామో ఆ ప్లాస్టిక్ అంతా కూడా మనకి పూడ్చాలి లేకపోతే కాల్చాలి. ఈ రెండింటి మూలంగా ఏమైతే పూడ్చడం మూలంగా ఒక్కొక్క ప్లాస్టిక్ మెటీరియల్, ఈవెన్ సింగిల్ యూజ్ ప్లాస్టిక్ మెటీరియల్ కూడా more than 500 years పడుతుంది అది భూమిలో పూర్తిగా డిజాల్వ్ అవ్వడానికి. అట్లాగే కాలిస్తే మిథేన్ అనే వాయువు వస్తుంది, అది ఓజోన్ పొరను డ్యామేజ్ చేసి మన గ్లోబల్ వార్మింగ్ కూడా కారణం అవుతుంది అనమాట. సో ఈ రెండింటి నుంచి మనం బయటపడాలంటే ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ ప్లాస్టిక్ వాడడం, యూజ్ చేయడం తగ్గించాలి. అందులోని సింగిల్ యూజ్ ప్లాస్టిక్ని వాడడం పూర్తిగా నిషేధించాలి. ఎందుకోసం అంటే ఏదైతే సింగిల్ యూజ్ ప్లాస్టిక్లో మనం వాటర్ కానీ హీటెడ్ మెటీరియల్ ఏదైనా కాఫీ కానీ టీ కానీ లేకపోతే ఫుడ్, చాలామంది పిల్లలు చదువుకోవడానికి విజయనగరం వచ్చినప్పుడు వాళ్ళు ఫుడ్ తినడానికి ఆ ప్లాస్టిక్ వేడిగా ఉన్న మెటీరియల్ అంతా కూడా సాంబార్ కానీ రసం కానీ కర్రీస్ కానీ అన్నీ కూడా ప్లాస్టిక్ దాంట్లో వేసుకొని అవి తీసుకుంటున్నారు. ఎప్పుడైతే హీటెడ్ మెటీరియల్ ఎప్పుడైతే ప్లాస్టిక్తో కలుస్తుందో దాంట్లో బిస్ఫినాల్ ఏ అండ్ థాలడైట్స్ అని ఉంటాయన్నమాట. ఈ రెండు కూడా డిజాల్వ్ అయ్యి క్యాన్సర్ కారణం అవుతున్నాయి, ఇన్ఫెర్టిలిటీకి కారణం అవుతుంది, ఒబెసిటీకి కారణం అవుతుంది, చాలా చాలా రుగ్మతలకి కారణం అవుతుంది అనమాట. దాని నుంచి బయటపడాలంటే ఈ ఫస్ట్ సింగిల్ యూజ్ ప్లాస్టిక్ని మనం నిషేధించాలి. మనం ఎక్కడికైనా బయటకు వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఇంట్లో మనం ఏదైనా బ్యాగ్స్ కానీ గన్ని బ్యాగ్ కానీ ఏదైనా ఉంటే లేకపోతే క్లాత్ బ్యాగ్ ఉంటే అది పట్టుకుని వెళ్ళడం, దాని మూలంగా కొంతవరకు ఎన్విరాన్మెంటల్ సస్టైన్మెంట్ చేయడానికి అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. మనం తప్పించుకోలేము ప్లాస్టిక్ నుంచి, ఎస్పెషల్లీ మిల్క్ ప్యాకెట్స్ నుంచి, డ్రింకింగ్ మనం వాటర్ బాటిల్స్ మనం తీసుకుని ఉంటాం. ఆ వాటర్ బాటిల్స్ నుంచి కూడా మనకి పూర్తి స్థాయిలో ఆ వాటర్ని మనం పూర్తిగా వాడుకుంటే ఏమవుతుందంటే ఆ ప్లాస్టిక్ ఏం చేయాలి, మనం ఈ కిన్లే కానీ ఎక్వాఫిన్ కానీ అలాంటిది ఏదైనా వస్తే ఏదైనా ఫంక్షన్స్ అయినా సరే కల్లా అందరూ వాటర్ ప్యాకెట్స్ వాడుతున్నారు. వీటన్నిటి నుంచి వచ్చిన ప్లాస్టిక్ని మరి ఏం చేయాలి మనం? దాంట్లో భాగంగానే ఈ ప్లాస్టిక్ రీసైక్లింగ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ మనం చేయడం జరిగింది. ఇది మనది యాక్చువల్గా రోటరీ తరఫున ఇది కొంచెం హై ఎండ్. కాపులపాడు దగ్గర ఉన్నది పెల్లెట్స్ తయారు చేస్తుంది, సింగిల్ యూజ్ ప్లాస్టిక్ నుంచి. ఇక్కడ మిల్క్ ప్యాకెట్స్ నుంచి ఏమవుతుందంటే మనకి టైల్స్ కానీ లేకపోతే పోల్స్ కానీ ప్లాంక్స్ కానీ తయారు చేయడానికి అవకాశం ఉంటుందన్నమాట. సో ఈ ప్రాజెక్టు ఈ క్యాంపస్ ఛాలెంజ్లో దీన్ని ఇనాగ్రేట్ చేయడం, అది నేను మా రోటరీ క్లబ్ తరపున అందరి తరపున కూడా మీకు ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేసుకుంటున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words and invaluable contribution to the success of this program. I request all the guests to please be seated. The association Saikorian has a rich history of social work. Commander T.D. Almeida, the first principal of Science School Korkonda, inspired a legacy of service through his motivational words. Many Science School Korkonda alumni serve the nation through the National Defence Services. They run impactful social service programs including Project Krushi for the street children in Hyderabad and of course Campus Challenge for differently able children here in Pusapatirega. I now request our association Saikorian member Mr. P.S.N. Verma to share a few words on this auspicious occasion.
Good evening, the Honorable Mr. Srinivas and all the other dignitaries on the dais. It's a pleasure to have you amongst us to have this, to launch the plastic recycling unit attached to Campus Challenge. A few words about Association Saikorian. Association Saikorian is an association formed by the old boys of Science School Korkonda. As Mr. Sharma mentioned just now, with the inspiration provided by our late principal, the founder principal of Science School Korkonda, Trevor D. Almeida, he said, not just studying in science school, but as you pass out and progress in life, you have to make an impactful contribution to the society. With these words of wisdom that he passed on to generations of Saikorians, we have initially started something called Krushi in Hyderabad, which is for runaway children, mostly children running away from their difficult circumstances, and when they have no idea where they are going or where they end up, and such children are taken up in Krushi home. We give them education, we give them everything, and make them into useful and productive citizens of our society, and they become inclusive part of the society. Normally they would resort to crime and all kinds of antisocial activities. We give them everything that they would need so that they become good citizens of this country. And the second initiative, thanks to Mrs. Anna Legland, is our association with Campus Challenge. Mr. Sharma briefly explained about what Campus Challenge does. We take care of 150 children of all disabilities, all kinds of disabilities like physically challenged, mentally challenged, visually challenged, and then hearing impaired children. We take them from below poverty line, and one of the essential criteria when we take them into our campus is that they should be below poverty line, and we take them we take both the girl children as well as boys, and then we have a ratio of various disabilities, and we give them the life essential skills. We teach them we give them good education, and we hope as they grow up and they become useful citizens of the society, and they should be able to help themselves as they grow. With these ideals, we have been running Campus Challenge for the last 10 years. Incidentally, Ms. Anna Legland, who is a very spirited Rotarian, and she has come out with this idea of plastic recycling. As you are all aware, plastic recycling is a major hazard for sustainability. So we generate so much plastic in everyday life. So these go into landfills or they're burnt, which means, like Dr. Venkateswar was mentioning, then they create toxic fumes, and they damage not only the ozone layer but also our atmosphere, and cause long-term damage to our lives, our health. So this is an initiative which we hope will address this issue to a small extent, and we hope this becomes a model for other areas of our country to take up this and ensure that whatever the plastic we produce is recycled And incidentally, the recycling plant that we have, all the products that we make can be recycled 9 times. That means once they they reach their end of life, they can be recycled, which means we can sustain this cycle 9 times. We hope our initiative and our efforts and help the environment here. And we also, in this process, we also hope to inspire the children in the schools that we are associated with to teach them social responsibility, to collect the plastic and give it to us so that we make these products which are which will be useful to the society. And lastly, I would like to thank Rotary International and Rotary Club Amsterdam and also Rotary Club Vizianagaram for their unstinted support for ensuring that this particular project came to the stage at which we are today. Thank you, and we hope this project not only succeeds, but it sets an example for other other societies to adopt this model, and so that we can do the little that we can do for the society in general. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your inspirational words on this occasion. And I'm very grateful to all the executive committee members of Association Saikorian for their tireless efforts and dedication in making the program a reality. Now we are all standing in one roof just because of Miss Anna Legoland. There is a saying of Mother Teresa, helping hands are better than praying lips. Resonates deeply with the work of Mrs. Anna Legoland. Her vision has been a blessing for countless children with disabilities in coastal Andhra Pradesh, India. Miss Anna Legoland believes strongly in the power of integration and inclusion, fostering confidence in children with disabilities by bringing them together. In this supportive environment, they realize that their disabilities do not define them. Nearly a decade ago, Miss Anna, through the Friends Indeed Foundation, established Campus Challenge, a regional center for underprivileged children with disabilities. This center has become a beacon of hope, providing a future for many. Campus Challenge reflects Miss Anna's belief in that children with special needs thrive in a supportive community where they live, learn, and grow together. They maintain social connections, returning home as they wish, and are nurtured towards independence. At Campus Challenge, these children thrive and grow just like any other child, despite their disabilities. We express our sincere gratitude to Miss Anna Legoland for creating this remarkable heaven for children. We now request her to share a few words with us.
Good afternoon, of course, first, the dignitaries at the dais, and of course, all our guests and all children. Hi. Hi. So, Friends Indeed is in Andhra already since 2001. We constructed together with Association Saikorian the Crucia home in Hyderabad and also a home in Kakinada, followed by 12 schools in Vizianagaram and 12 schools in Anantagiri. Plus we did water sanitation programs in the same village, HIV program for children with disability, a microcredit, etc., etc. What happened once when I was in the little village Tamayapalem, which is, I think, there, I was there for a meeting and suddenly a woman dived into her hut and she came out literally with a bundle of bones. That was Kolaya. Kolaya was 14 years old. And she just pushed him in my arms and said, okay, you take care of him. And I said, ho, I cannot do that. You should do yourself. And she was crying, and the boy's eyes, they really touched my heart. So I thought, this means, as Friends Indeed, we should also look into the lives of children who are differently abled. So in that way, first we did a survey to realize that in this area, there are a lot of children with disability, much more than expected, much more than the ratio of your country. So in that way we constructed Campus Challenge. And you all know the backbone of this place is not this beautiful area. The backbone of our place is our outreach, where we have 850 children guided by our social workers, which get the medical care they need and, if possible, the educational care. And those who can also get education to go to school, they live at campus in our children village and go to our beautiful school. And then, of course, youth has a place there also. In the Netherlands, and I think about 2010 or 12, I became a Rotarian. And the most I was touched by their motto, which says to the Rotarians, okay, your life is about service above self. That also moved my heart. And a few years, the collaboration between Rotary and Campus Challenge was realized. I think 2012 Rotary Club Vizianagaram, together with my club, financed the first foundation, the vocational trainings for this campus, the print shop, the computers, the stitching center, everything. And the big program at 46 schools, we had, no, 64 schools, we had an English program for children to learn English by themselves with solar computers. This was also, I think, a very good program. And coming back to campus, I think for me the most unique experience, which I did not expect beforehand, is that campus became such a unique place. Because all children with disability, you feel safe. You can prosper, you can live, you can study undiscovered, nobody is pestering you, and you discover and you develop your talents, and you are ready for the next phase in your life. And the most interesting thing is that when everybody has a handicap, suddenly nobody has a handicap. And I think that's why this is such a good community. Youth, of course, has an extra challenge. Youth has to prepare itself to make the transfer to work, to find a job, to attribute to the family life, family money. And for them we have the 5 vocational trainings you all know. And then a new problem came. 20 years ago in this area you had no plastic. And suddenly your villages, and especially the outskirts of your villages, they are really with such a thick layer of plastic. So we decided, okay, something has to happen, because this plastic is really spoiling your soil. It is also spoiling your streams, it's spoiling your sea. The plastic is even in your fish. So when you eat it, it's in your body. So the only way to prevent that is take plastic out of your environment, take it out of the soil, and see it as a new raw material for which you can make useful for a new product. So we call that circular, use it again. This factory, I don't have to tell much about it, you all have seen it, has 3 pillars. One is the factory itself, of course. And second is there is this vocational training. Third is the awareness in the villages. So already 10 villages are participating in this program. Their schools, they collect the plastic, put it in a baler, they press it down, and then our ambulance, our bus will bring it to campus, and there we will make, when they, in due course, they can ask, we want poles for our gate, we want benches for our yard, and we want flower boxes, whatever. And that, I think, is a very important part. Nobody should forget. And I'm very happy that we could already reach 8 villages with 1 tour, together with the teachers of our school and the social workers of our medical center, and we will repeat that 3 times to see to it that it's really going to work. As you saw, we first will experiment here. In August we will be ready to launch. Then I will be most happy to see you all again. Therefore I ask you to give all your cards to the ladies in the corner, or give your email or your phone number so that we can reach you and inform you the moment we are ready to buy the products. Because there we need you, we need your network. We need the donors who are living around campus, very important. We need the Saikorians, we need the Rotarians to launch this product in a proper way. Of course, I have a long list of people I need to thank, which I will not do because people are busy. I will only say one thing. In October, this was only a meadow with cows. Nothing was there. Thanks to the real utmost efforts of the Association Saikorian and the utmost efforts of our staff, who was working day and night and every weekend, this could be realized. For them, I want a big clap. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your commitment to making a difference in the lives of these children with special needs. We are so honored to have Sri Kondapalli Srinivas Garu as our chief guest on this special occasion. We are especially grateful that he has joined us despite his busy schedule, and we are privileged to have him inaugurated this ceremony. Now I request our chief guest, Mr. Kondapalli Srinivas Garu, to say a few words on this occasion.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and my dear students, a very good evening. Good evening. Good evening. It's a nice day that I could come here to see such a nice institute, which the government could not explore much. We feel very proud that Anna Ligman is here. She came all the way to this village, this district, and doing a wonderful service. She has adopted 5 mandals with all the disabled students, coming here, giving a life for them. I'm very grateful for you, ma'am. It's an honor to be here to see this institute. I'm very surprised, and because I see a lot of people, a lot of disabled people. So we deal I also hold the ministry for pensions. We give pensions for the disabled people. Giving a pension is not helpful for them, but giving this education is very helpful. Whatever the knowledge you're giving to them, training them, making them equivalent to the students come from the normal schools is an very abnormal service that you're doing. I'm very glad that I visited this institute. So there was a discussion in the cabinet that how do we establish these kind of schools in the state of Andhra Pradesh? Because we see that the number of students who are completely disabled and they don't have a school to go. And we're trying to see what is the best way to do. But this is one model which is very good. I'm very happy for visiting this school and being a part of today's event. Not only school, you also have the vocational courses where you could empower them, empower the local women, local students, to try to skill them and get them better in their lives. And this is one institute that you have started today, along with the participation of the Rotary Club of Vizianagaram with a global grant. And I should congratulate the District Governor of Rotary Club 3020, Dr. Venkateswar Garu, for getting this project to this place and create a vocational class on the plastic with 10 schools. With 10 schools, I think you're trying to increase the number as well. You want to start with 10 schools where they want to collect the plastic, get the plastic to the institute, do the vocational training, try to understand the mechanics. How do you reuse the plastic in a good way that somebody could use it? So that is a very good model that I've chosen, where the children could aware the plastic has to be recycled. The plastic should not be thrown in the road or somewhere where it could decompose and it becomes a very dangerous thing for our livelihood. So First thing, you established an institute, and you're also making sure that the students get awareness to reuse the plastic and make it something useful. I'm very happy for that. Such a nice institute, and I'm being part of it. And I should also thank the Saikor School of Knowledge. I have wonderful, first time I'm listening that, but it's a very wonderful institute. They're the alumni of Sainik School. They came together for the good cause of the society. I think it's a 30-year journey, if I should say. 30 years of journey. And definitely we want to partner with you, sir. Just let us know a good idea where we could make such projects into the government. We are ready to work with you because we want to, as a government, we want to make this place better every day. Tomorrow every day. We should make our place better than every yesterday. So definitely such school has produced a lot of good, talented persons that are placed everywhere in the world. So definitely I should thank
to India with his family to attend this inaugural ceremony. He plays a key role in the success of this program as a member of the Friends Indeed Foundation. I believe this demonstrates his commitment and dedication. I would now invite Mr. Kais Remlet to say a few words.
Good evening, Your Honored guests. Well, I'm happy to be here. And after 3 days at the campus, I'm proud to stand here as a member of the Friends Indeed Association, as a board member. And what a beautiful place has been realized here with Friends Indeed and partners and donors and staff and the children here at the campus. It was 15 years ago that I was here. That was in 2008, and the place was just under construction. You could barely see the layout of the buildings. For the rest, there was nothing. So before this trip, I took a look at some of my pictures from back then. And when I came here, it has changed incredibly. It's so much different. Now I see flourishing boarding school, and I see the living quarters of the children with the flowers and the trees around it, and we see all the lovely buildings and, of course, the children. There's so many different activities which take place at the campus. Of course, the school education, which is the main point, but there is, on top of that, is the medical care, the kitchen, the greenhouse, and the gardens, and so forth and so on. And then the producing of the solar energy and the sustainable water management. I think this is something to be very proud of. And today, the newest activity, the plastic recycling unit, has been opened, which is a big step, another step in vocational training, and also in the sustainable future of this school. It was last summer when we met with Sharma and Srinivas in the Netherlands. They were there to be instructed on operating this unit here and maintaining the machines. And well, that occasion that sparked the idea to be here, to be present at the opening of the factory and see it alive. And now we're actually at the campus. We're really here and we see what's happening around us a day like this. We are very confident that this will only grow, this will become better and better. And the dedication of the team to make this a success is very heartwarming. There's one thing Anna also mentioned, what I think is necessary and very important in the whole program is the awareness of the surroundings. Because this factory cannot work without plastics being moved here. So I think this awareness program, which will be taking place at I think 10 schools in the surroundings, is also a very, very important point of the whole program. So all in all, I'm glad to be part of this opening ceremony, and I wish you all a bright future in the campus, and I would like to thank everybody who has contributed to this project. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your nice words on this special occasion, and I'm very grateful to have you along with your wife, Miss Anna Marie, and your son, Mrs. Bram Ramlets, for joining us and making this program a success. I'd like to introduce a very special guest here, Miss Tinaka Hilganga. Miss Tinaka is a physiotherapist by profession and a dedicated volunteer who has been instrumental in helping our physiotherapy center raise its standards. She is also a valued member of the Rotary Club Berg, and they have generously contributed to our plastic recycling unit. Thank you, madam, for joining us on this auspicious occasion. Last but certainly not least, we extend our sincere thanks to our association Saikorian member Mr. Burle Sridhar Garu and Mr. GRC Bose Garu, who played a pivotal role in every phase of this program for laying the groundwork to finalizing the details. Their guidance was essential to our timely success, and we deeply appreciate their commitment despite their demanding schedule. We would now like to hear from Mr. Burle Sridhar Garu, who will give the vote of thanks.
Thank you very much. Now that, first of all, good evening to you all, dignitaries on the stage and off the stage, students, teachers, parents, and all the people who are present here. A very, very good evening. Now, as the inaugural ceremony has come to close, I would like to give you all vote of thanks, but before that I take permission from our host today, Mr. Sharma and the dignitaries on the stage, to say few lines. Please permit me, madam. See, whatever the things we require to live comes from the earth. You know, that is the only place we find life among the universe. Whatever the material required, whatever the things required, including the atmosphere, water, material, metals, food, animals, everything, plants, everything is given by the Mother Earth only. We stay in our mother's womb for 9 months, but we stay 100 years on this earth, Mother Earth. It is our duty and social responsibility to keep this earth clean and transfer it to our next generations together to live happily. For that, you see, one more thing, even after our demise, our blood relations, brothers, sisters, mother, father, everyone, will not allow our corpse to stay in our house for half an hour or more than a half a day. All the people in and around will ask us to take out the body immediately. It is the only Mother Earth will receive us in its close bosom. So it's our, and again it will give us the things required for life out of the shit and out of the waste material which we are giving to earth. In return, what we give to earth, it's all waste. But still, earth gives us everything for our life. One thing I appreciate our Rotarians. See, even after death, even though the street people or in and around people will not allow you to stay, keep the body for half an hour or more. These people, and even while going to burial grounds also, we feel a very awful situation there. But Rotarians have arranged a beautiful Swargadamams where we can spend even after death. We can we can spend lot of time there. We can do the funeral things happily there. I really appreciate, sir, for doing such things for the society. Now that first and foremost, though the distinguished guest is not here, but it's my duty to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Srinivas, who was my junior, and our special guest, Mrs. Lokam Nagamadhavi, our beloved MLA, and our marketing chairman, Sri Karoth Bangarraj Garu, who attended this gracious occasion. Thank you for taking the time to be with us today and for your unwavering support of this project. Your presence here not only signifies the importance of this initiative but also reinforces our shared commitment to the environment sustainability. We are also incredibly grateful to our esteemed special guest, Dr. M. Venkateswara Rao Garu, District Governor, Rotary, District 3020, Ms. Annie Madam, former District Governor, Rotary District 1580, Mr. Remlex, Rotary Club member, and Mr. D.S. Raju, President, Association Saikorian Visakhapatnam Chapter, and Mr. U. Shaker, former President, Association Saikorian, and Commodore G. Vinod Babu, former President, Association Saikorian, and Rotarian G. Vinod, President, Rotary Club Vizianagaram, Rotarian B. Nagaprakash, Secretary, Rotary Club Vizianagaram, for all your presence and insightful contributions have enriched this event and will undoubtedly inspire us in our future endeavors. I especially thank to Rotarian Dr. Venkateswara Rao Garu for his warm welcome address, and to Rotarian Madam Annie and Mr. Remlet and Mr. Varm Garu for his highlighting the program's significance. We appreciate your dedication and visit. I'll be failing in my duties if I don't thank the man who has given this land on lease. He is none other than Mr. P. Sanyas Naidu, Paidi Sanyas Rao, for giving the land on lease. He is the man who made it possible. I also take this opportunity to thank all the industries, IVAX Paper Chemicals, Vizianagaram Biotech, HPL Power Systems, SMS Pharma, Aravindo Pharma, who have been supporting us financially for Campus Challenge. We extend our sincere thanks to the entire team of Association Saikorian, especially Mr. GRC Bose, our Secretary and staff of Campus Challenge, for their tireless efforts in organizing this event and for their dedication to this project. Your hard work and commitment have been truly inspiring. Finally, we express our gratitude to all the attendees, members of the community and well-wishers for joining us today. Your presence signifies your support for our mission, and it encourages us to continue our efforts towards a more sustainable future. Thank you all once again. We look forward to work together to make our community a cleaner and a greener place. Thank you very much. The
meeting is adjourned. Thank you once again, all of you. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Good evening.
శివగారు
మేడం అలా లుక్ ఎట్ కెమెరా మేడం.
బ్రో కొంచెం బ్యాక్.
లుక్ ఎట్ కెమెరా సార్. సార్ రెడీ సార్, రెడీ స్మైల్. లుక్ ఎట్ కెమెరా. ఓకే.
వ్యాపారం కాదు
లైవ్ వచ్చినంత అలా కనబడుతుంది.
ఫ్లాష్ పెడతారా? తెచ్చారేటి లైవ్ తీసేయండి వాళ్ళు. హైట్ వేసారు కదా. పెట్టండి, లేకపోతే ఫ్లాష్ పెట్టండి. ఒక నిమిషం ఆగి కొంచెం ఆమెను ఫ్లాష్ పెట్టండి. పట్టుకుంటాను ఫ్లాష్, చేత పట్టేసుకుంటాను. దగ్గర పెట్టి ఫ్లాష్ పట్టుకొచ్చాను.
పట్టుకోండి, మొబైల్ కూడా పట్టుకోండి.
మొబైల్ అందదులేండి, మీరు పట్టుకెళ్ళండి.
మీరు రీప్లేస్మెంట్కి వెళ్ళలేదు కూడా. మేడం
శివగారు ఫాస్ట్గా రావాలి. ఫాస్ట్ ఫాస్ట్.
तो बाउंस చేసాను చిన్న లైట్ 1 సెకండ్ ముట్టులు పడాలి రెడీ సార్ లుక్ ఎట్ కెమెరా సార్ రెడీ స్మైల్ వన్ మోర్ ఓకే పడిపోతున్నారు అలాగా మొబైల్ పంపిస్తుంది
కొంచెం